Tonight we report on how people shot at a house in Moses Lake and how the Grant County PUD is planning on lowering their budget for 2015. What's happening in sports, Bob?
The Mariners dropped game one of a three-game series with the Rangers, and the Afraid of Tigers football team is gearing up for their season opener with Royal. Let's take a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Good to be with you, everybody. Summer-like conditions are out there, and we should anticipate to enjoy these for the next few days. All coming to an end. I'll bring you all the details in just a few moments.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Shots were fired at a Moses Lake home Friday night. A black Honda passenger car pulled into the driveway of a home in the 9900 block of Stone Road Northeast. A witness reported several shots were fired in the direction of the home before the suspects fled around 5:50 p.m. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, 5 men came out of the home and drove south on State Route 17. Moses Lake police stopped the vehicle for a traffic violation near Wheeler Road. A handgun was allegedly found on the driver's seat, and the driver, Victor Ramirez, a 23-year-old Moses Lake resident, was arrested for being a felon in possession of a firearm. A black Honda similar to the suspected vehicle in Friday's shooting has also been involved in recent drive-by shootings in Larson. People with information are asked to contact the Sheriff's Office at 509-762-1160 or by email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. A building is being added to the Port of Moses Lake to accommodate a business. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
The Port of Moses Lake commissioners have cleared the runway for a 65,000 square foot aircraft hangar to be built beginning this fall at Grant County International Airport. It is the first privately funded hangar to be built at the airport. The Port of Moses Lake commissioners on Monday authorized Port Executive Director Pat Jones to execute a 40-year lease agreement with Aerotech, which has offices at the airport. The Port Aerotech lease covers the private use of 4 acres of the port's public airport property. The hangar will accommodate Mitsubishi regional passenger jet planes built by Mitsubishi Aircraft Corporation. Port Commissioners President Stroud Kunkel explained the significance of the Aerotech lease.
It's a good sign. We're getting back into the aviation business again, and it's been a little overdue.
Mitsubishi Aircraft and Aerotech recently announced the MRJ-90 will be tested by 2015 at the airport. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thank you, Jeff. Grant PUD customers may pay more next year despite the utilities budget getting smaller. The PUD commissioners are looking at a proposed $222 million budget for 2015, which is less than the $275 million budget for this year. The commissioners are expected to set a series of public hearings for the proposed budget starting on October 14th. PUD spokesman Chuck Allen explained the decrease in the budget is mainly due to several capital projects finishing, including a fish ladder at Priest Rapids Dam and the building for the Wanapum Heritage Center. Despite less money spent on projects, residential customers can expect to see increases in their electricity rates. The commissioners approved a plan last year which called for a 2% rate increase for residential customers in 2015. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.